Good morning. Happy Tuesday. Hi, everybody.
So you're in a hurry? Well, you better calm down. We're all friends around you, just join the fun. 'Cause if you're in a hurry, you're missing the point. Should enjoy the fruits of life instead of chasing coins. Because it's a beautiful day.
Hey, everybody.
Isn't all? So come on, let's play. Forget the rush, you're in and find a good spot. Sit down and join us as we sing a good song. Kick back, relax, and just follow along. Oh, we got plenty of time. Taking it easy won't cost you a dime. Throw another log onto the fire. Because it's a beautiful day. And come on, let's play.
Come on in here. Good morning, Auntie Jean. Yes, 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 it is a beautiful day. Hi, Jessie. And I got company. I'm so excited. Good morning, everybody. Guess who's here? Good morning, Deirdre. Okay, let's see if we can get her all the way into the room. I heard a little giggle, so I know she's here.
I don't know what's going on with Zoom this morning. It's not working that great.
I can hear you, but I can't see you. Morning,
Trying.
Catherine Kovacs. I know. We're all pulling for you. We got the angels working on it. Karen is trying really hard to join me today on Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. I am here. I just am not able to get my video to start.
I wonder if I have to request you to start
Maybe
your
you
video.
request it. Yeah.
Let me try that. Ask to start video.
Start my video, man.
Angels, make it happen.
Yay!
Thank
Just
you,
like
Angel.
magic.
It's like magic. Oh, good morning, sweetheart. Oh, happy Love Day. Or as Harold Becker says, the other Love Day.
Yes. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Thank you so much. I love our family. I'm so grateful to be here.
I'm so glad you're here with us this morning. Let's see who else we got. Kathy Hand came in, Jennifer Langren. Yes, happy Valentine's Day. And Valentine's Day is all about love. So let's go into our hearts and do some love with the heart-brain coherence. Good morning, Linda Lemieux. Thank you for getting up and joining us this morning. All right, hand on the hearts. And we slow down our breathing. And add in the love. Feels so good to do this every morning and to do this as a family, knowing that we're raising the vibration of the planet when we do this. And don't forget to smile, as Marietta tells us. You are so loved. God loves you. Jesus loves you. Divine Mother loves you. And I love you. Karen loves you. Just feel the love surrounding you this morning and let your brain take all of that love in. Let it work its magic around your body, through your mind. Love is the only thing that's real. So we're getting real here on the morning show. Good morning, good morning. Oh, what a great day to start, a way to start our day, and it's a great day. It is terrific, thankful Tuesday. I love that we start our day that way and that we end our day that way. For those of you who are not familiar with Karen Palmer, we do chanting every night. Karen, do you want to talk about that?
Yeah, we've been chanting almost 1,000 nights now. The end of the month will be 1,000 nights in a row. We have a beautiful family that comes together and we chant 2 chants. The first chant is to remove all obstacles, all illusions, and all barriers to love. And the second chant is to focus all of our attention on seeing and being our true, original, innocent self. And it's a wonderful experience. And it's been an incredible time spending with all of the people who have come and gone. We have a very steady group that comes into the Zoom that has been very committed. And I want to just give a shout out to Charlie, Christine, and Jean, and Grace Isis, because they have been just a stable, beautiful consistency that have kept us going. Teri and I, we've had moments when one or the other couldn't be there. We made this commitment with the angels when Teri and I were talking about chanting just the two of us, and then Teri had the idea to say, well, why don't we do it online and see if anybody else wants to do that with us? And then beautiful Ruth said, why don't you do it on EWN? And so the rest is really history. It's been incredible. We've had people from all over the world that join us. And we have Marlene, who also is a very consistent, beautiful chanter who comes in from Canada. And so it's been an incredible journey, just spending every night before we go to sleep. We do our chant, and then Teri takes us into our heart, and we focus all of our attention on the experience of freedom, and we feel that freedom for everyone on the planet. We radiate that out into the ethers, out across the unified field. And then we do another beautiful Om for our creator, and we gratefully appreciate the love that we have for each other and for the absolute oneness and the absolute creator that has given us the opportunity to have this experience. And then we make a declaration for peace on earth. And then we sing some songs, and we just have a lot of fun together. And
Yes.
I just am so grateful, that we've stuck it out, that we've stayed with it. It was going to be 40 days, just like
Right.
our lessons in miracles was going to be 50 days, and now we've decided we're going forward. And it's funny because the human self, the human, you know, we always try to say, I don't have time for that, or I may not have time for that, or that's too much of a commitment to me, you know.
Right.
And
Yeah.
and then and then the angels just gently, gently remind us, remind us, rewind our mind to remember how this is such a beautiful, beautiful experience. And we get to choose whether we want to have a beautiful experience or whether we want to say, there's not enough time for that. And we have a t-shirt that Teri and I made together, and it's there's always time for love, no matter what.
No matter what.
Yeah, and that was because of my dad.
Right.
That t-shirt was made in honor of my dad, and the blanket that Teri made. I feel so honored and grateful that Teri has been there for me in ways that any soul sister, could you couldn't possibly ask for a more loving and kind soul sister than Teri. She's been there for me when I had some of my darkest days. And now here we are in the light.
We're in the light. Yeah. And about that chanting that we do, we're not your typical chanters. We all kind of do our own thing. We're chanting the same thing, but we may not be in sync. And some people don't like that. And so, they choose not to participate or listen. But you know what? It makes such a beautiful noise. It really does. When we know that we're all just exuding love from our hearts. So if you want to ever give it a try, just know that we're not all doing the same. What's the word? Like we're not all in sync with the cadence that we're doing, but we're all doing it, and we're all doing it with intention of sending out love. So join us sometime. I think you'll find we're happy. We're a happy group. We giggle a lot, we laugh at each other, we laugh at ourselves, and we raise the vibration. So we absolutely love being together. Let's see who else here. Christina Leftwich. Hi, darling, on YouTube. We miss you. Thank you for being here. Hope Wellington Marshall says, I love it. It's all individuals coming together, and it's beautiful and uplifting. Hope jumps on with us sometimes in the audience. Thank you, Hope. I know it's late at night for you when you do come on. Robin Waters Dykes, good morning to you. Isabel Reese, good morning. Leo is here. Leo says, good morning, everybody. Happy Valentine's Day for the Hitchton. Happy and Taco Tuesday for who's single. I love that. And Suzanne Millard, good morning to you. Oh, what a great day, and what a great family gathering. Oh, Auntie Jean says, we don't harmonize except in our hearts.
And that's where the harmony begins.
That's right. Always does. I'm going to pull a card for us from Kuan Yin, because she guides this morning's show. Every day, she tells us exactly what we need to hear, whatever her blessing is for us. We all just really enjoy really her joining in, because that's what happens. She joins in the show every morning. So let's see what she has for us today. It is, now is the time. Now is time to be open to what will be. Embrace your destiny, beloved. It is calling you forward even while it's hurtling toward you. Your time is now. It certainly is. There's so much going on at this time, at our human time, our linear time. And that's one of the reasons that Karen is here with me today, because we have some exciting stuff coming up. Karen and I collaborate every so often. We do wonderful work together. And it's just been amazing over the years to do the things that we do. And in fact, we've even published a book together called Time Heals for Animals. And Karen, that was such a fun experience to do that book with you. We put a lot into that book. For anyone who's not familiar with it, it has a lot of information in it about animals and about the care of them, the love of them, what they are, how they communicate with us, how we can help heal them. And I'm going to be getting together with Karen to put together a training session for anyone who would like to learn how to do all of that, the communication, the time heals that we pour into the animals. And Karen, I'm excited about that project.
Yeah, I've been working professionally, with animals for 13 years now, and I know that working with animals has been probably the most fulfilling experience that I've ever had. I knew that I had a gift ever since I was a little girl. I heard the animals. I was able to connect with animals on a deeper level, and it wasn't really embraced in my family. And so I kept it kind of quiet. But then as I got older and learned how to navigate my gifts, and really work with the animals, I couldn't stop working with them,
Right.
especially when I worked with a lot of the animal rescue organizations. And I realized I was literally getting messages from these animals. I was able to put my hand on their heart and watch a movie of what they had been through. And being able to do that, I was able to really have that animal feel seen and heard and validated. And within 2 weeks, we had extreme success, 100% success rate with getting dogs that would never seem to be able to be adopted, finding forever homes for them. So I feel so blessed and so grateful, and I know that the work that I do with the animals is is priceless.
Yeah, it
And I
is.
and I trust that we all have this gift. It's been it's been unlearned out of us. As children, we have this gift. We come in completely awake. We come in with all of our multisensory gifts. And if we're blessed, my daughter, who's 27 years old, also has these gifts, but she was nurtured with the gifts. And so she's never looked away from her gifts. She's just always known that she has her gifts. And so that's why Teri and I want to do this for others, because we want to open up that door for everyone to be able to help their animals and to be able to. I'm also a Kundalini yoga instructor, and I've been studying Kundalini yoga for 26 years and teaching for almost 14. And that's what Teri and I want to do together with this bringing people into that understanding of your great rays and knowing that you have these beautiful energy centers that are available to everyone. And what we want to do is help people to really embrace your true original innocent self so that you can really radiate your love and light out into the world and clear out all the ancestral programming and all the old stories and all the conditioning that is not serving us at all. And so that's why Teri and I are putting together this program. We again feel Spirit called us to do this together. So I'll let Teri explain what she's going to share, but I'll be teaching you. You're going to actually get a yoga session. So with me, you're going to, and I've been teaching yoga and have students that have had life-changing experiences with this. Some of my students have been with me for 14 years, and I'm so grateful for that. So we'll go into some really fun experiences, understanding your chakra system, understanding the energy centers, where you can really, really tap into the gifts that you already have. All I want to do is help you to open up those gifts.
I just put the link in if you want to go check it out on my website, angelspeakers.com. You go to workshops. It's set up for February the 25th, so it's coming up in 11 days. And we're going to go do some clearing. We're going to do some ancestral clearing, that 7 generations energy. The Native Americans believe that anything that you do while you're here on the earth affects 7 generations going forward. Just think about that. So we, the ones that are here now inhabiting earth, are being affected by the generational energy going back 7 generations. So envision if your grandparents, your great-grandparents, great-great-grandparents, if there was war, if there was famine, if there was poverty, if there was fighting, and any place where there was being held down, slavery, all of that energy is still pervasive in our DNA. So what we're going to do is clear that energy first. We're not going to do it. The angels are going to do it. Let me make that very clear. They just said, duh, how about us? So they're going to clear the energy. And then Karen is going to take us into that beautiful experience with the Kundalini energy, because, we want to have our energy cleared out, but then we want to go forward from there in a really good way. And I've led that 7 generation clearing many times. And this time it's going to be, okay, now what? That's what the angels always have me ask. Now what? What do I do with this? The fee it's a workshop, Deirdre. It's not a new group. It's a 1-day, 2-hour workshop on the 25th, and it's $44. So it's very affordable for most people that want that experience of having a healing, a clearing, just understanding of how you can get rid of some of that stuff that's holding you back. So I'm loving it. I'm so excited. Sally's here. Sally and Tony. Who else came in? I think that was it. So yeah, go check it out. Go to the website. You'll see how to sign up for it there. So
And you're going to be able to have a yoga session with, even if you just in your chair, so you don't have to have any mat or anything like that. We're going to do it an actual Kundalini yoga class together. I'm going to teach you the breathing exercises. I'm going to teach you mantras, mudras, all that I can pack in to that session. I'm going to give you, because like Teri said, this is definitely going to be a life-changing experience for anyone who chooses to have it, because Teri and I together have both had these experiences, and we're excited to be your guide, and we're excited to just want you to know that you have incredible gifts that may be wrapped in sandpaper, and you haven't unwrapped them because you are afraid of that sandpaper, And maybe you don't know how to navigate your gifts, and maybe you don't know exactly what your gifts are. What we're going to do is really open you up so that you are a wide open gift to the world, so that you're going to take that wrapping paper off and you're going to shine and you're going to share from a place that you've never been able to share before, because that's what our world needs right now. Our world needs all of us to share our gifts and stop hiding from those, stop hiding from the sandpaper. Even though it's wrapped in sandpaper, those gifts are so important. And I know with all my heart that sometimes it's scary to have those gifts that are wrapped in sandpaper and you're not exactly sure how to open them because you want to avoid the sandpaper and you don't know how to get beyond the sandpaper. And that's an important thing. And I really, really hope that every person who hears this realizes how important they are, how cherished their gifts, and how needed they are in the world right now. And if you're hearing this, you've called it into your vibration. You've called it in. If you're hearing this message right now, here I am. It's 5 o'clock in the morning in California. I'm up here with you. And I'm telling you, if this message, if you're hearing this message, whether you hear it live or on the replay, that's the eternal now. Just like Kuan Yin said, that's the eternal now. And when we live in that eternal now as pure presence, as that beautiful essence of love's presence, life is so beautiful. It's so magnificent. When you share your gifts, it's so magnificent because when you share your gifts, they multiply.
Sure do. And speaking of gifts, guess what, you guys? It's Valentine's Day, and a big gift is Midnight Calls with the Angels. Just came out on Kindle, and I'm running a special. I'm going to paste the link here for you all. 99 cents. You can get Midnight Calls with the Angels on Kindle, the ebook, and please go and support this book. Right now, we were sitting at number 2 in Amazon new releases. We're at number 3. But if we get people to come in and buy that Kindle version today, that'll push the numbers back up to where it needs to be for more exposure into the world. And yes, you can get it, Pranchetta. I know. I'm still working on the paperback, darling, to get that into you in India. But you can go in and get the Kindle version so you can have it. Just so exciting. And hopefully the little book will be out soon, the tiny book. But wow, this is a gift, you guys. And Karen was a big part of this. She's throughout the book. You'll read messages about her. But Karen wrote a wonderful, wonderful testimonial on the back of the book. Thank you for that, Karen. And that reminds me, anyone.
I'm getting my.
She's getting it now. Anyone who, even if you get the book today, you can go in and write a testimonial, and that pushes this out further as well. Right now we have 5 stars. It's a 5-star rating, bestseller, The Midnight Calls with the Angels. Let's get more people exposed to the angels and seeing what guidance we can have for our lives. That's the purpose of this book. That's why the angels wanted it out there. They wanted more people to have something in their hands that they can just open it up and say, oh, look at that. May the force be with you. That's one of the messages in the book. And may the force be with you. When I first caught sight of Mount Shasta over the braided fields of the Sacramento Valley, I was 50 miles away and afoot, alone and weary, yet all my blood turned to wine, and I have not been weary since. That was a quote from John Muir. And when I first saw Mount Shasta, the very first time I ever saw that mountain, I cried. I'm driving down the road, and Karen, you probably, have you been to Mount Shasta?
No.
Okay, so when you're driving on that road that going toward Mount Shasta, you see the mountain 80 miles away. That's how huge and beautiful this vortex of energy is. You see it that far away. And as soon as I turned that corner and I saw the mountain, I started crying. There was just something so powerful and drawing in. And I'm like, oh my God, that's so amazing. So yeah, that's one of the stories in the book. There are so many stories over the last year. This book was written over a year. The angel said to me at the end of 2021, we're going to give you a message every day. And I'm going, or actually they said, we'll give you a message every night. And I'm going, every night? Like that's a lot of messages, angels. You know, I always talk back to my angels and they're like, yep, we are. And so they do. And they're in a book form now with a lot of other good stuff in the book. There's resources in there. There's all kinds of stuff that they had me put in for you all. And thank you, Karen. You're the very first buyer of the Kindle version. I love
Yeah,
it.
I was the first 5-star review too. I was the first
I
5-star
know.
review. and
So it's
I'm honored. Like I said, I'm so honored. And as I told as I said in my review, I would rush every day to get the blog, to hear what the angel had to say in the emails. And so I'm super excited. I have my paperback coming on Thursday. Now I have my Kindle. So I like to play a little game with myself when I have a book like something like this, where I just open the page and I know that's the message that they have for me for that day. And I trust that is, that's why I love having a paper book,
right.
because I like to have a book that I can flip through and just go, okay, here's today's this message. And but I love the Kindle because I just love to read a Kindle. I love reading from a Kindle. So I like
Yeah,
all aspects of books,
I do too. Yeah. And Dr. Ruth she did the book launch for me. And she had the vision from the angels that with this book, you can just play the game. Karen, she loves to play games too. You can play the game of, okay, what letter do I need? What do I need a message from that starts with a certain letter? And then you can go, this is in alphabetical order. You can go to that letter and you can say, oh, that's what I needed to hear today. And there's going to be a message that pops out at you. Or just, like I said, just open it. It's like, oh, I need to hear laughter is the best medicine, whatever it is. But the thing also about the Kindle version, this little guy weighs like a lot. It really is. It's a heavy ass book. So just envision you can hold this book or you can hold your Kindle. And what a difference. I'll carry that with me. I do. I carry this with me everywhere I go. I have Kindle on here and I have a lot of books. So either way, or buy both, buy both, and then you have it set. I had our Joanne, that's part of our family. She has a day spa and she goes, I'm going to leave it out on the table in the waiting room so that when people are sitting there, they can flip through it. And then I'll put some of your cards out so they know how to reach you and get their own version of this. So yeah, so exciting. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's a great Valentine's Day gift, isn't it? To have this. Linda Lemieux says, this sounds so exciting. I would pay the fee just to be with both of you for 2 hours. I have done
Oh,
workshops in the past, and the friendship is so special, and everything I'll learn is a bonus. Linda, thank you. We love you so much.
love
Uh,
you, Linda, so
yeah.
much.
And Deirdre says, awesome. I can do 99 cents. Thank you, angels. Yeah, I wanted to run that special to get it into the hands of all of you that want it. You know, it's just go in and grab it while it's 99 cents, because after that it goes up. So it won't be that price forever. And just take advantage of it. Oh, Prachetta would love to have a personal copy. And Robin says, how can we get an autographed copy? Well, Robin, I know I'm going to meet you. I know I'm coming to your town. And so hang on to your book. And when I come through, I will definitely sign a copy. I'm going to have some at the retreat in Sedona. That's going to happen the middle of April, coming up really fast, by the way. And there'll be some book signings there. If anybody wants to hold a book signing, Sally, Sally's already said she would carry the book. So yeah, I'm going to be doing some land blessings in Michigan again, Karen. I don't know if you knew that. We're going to do 2 land blessings and water blessings there.
Oh,
And
awesome.
so I can do some book signings while I'm there and get that out to everyone. Ricky and Josie, thank you for being here. Oksana, good morning. She says, good morning, beautiful Teri and Karen. Thank you for your love this morning. A perfect way to start this Valentine's Day. Let love shine always. Yeah. Oh, that reminds me, the love guy, Harold Becker. If you're not familiar with Harold, Karen introduced me to Harold. Karen, tell them about Harold. He's going to be with me at 5 o'clock Eastern today. Him and Jim Mershon, one of the guys from Vermont. Some of you met him there in Vermont. They're going to come to talk about love. So Karen, tell them please, about the Love Foundation and
Yeah.
Harold.
Well, Harold started the Love Foundation over 20 years ago, and the Global Love Day is on May 1st. He was given a gift, Saint Germain. That's Saint Germain's Ascension Day, and that's why he chose to do Global Love Day on May 1st. And it's a day where everyone just focuses on love. And all over the world, people are doing live events, people are doing virtual events, and there's so many ways to get involved. They have poetries. You can write poetry. You can write songs. My song was featured. One of my songs that I wrote was featured. Um, and one of my poems was featured a couple years ago. I do it with a lot of the children because I go into the schools and talk to the children about Global Love Day. If you have grandchildren or you have nieces or nephews, it's a wonderful, wonderful experience. And you just go to globalloveday.org. And if you go on Twitter or Instagram, it's everywhere. And it was so amazing. I think Gwen Stefani got involved, and some of the celebrities started tagging and started using the hashtag. And Global Love Day has become a real celebration. So I'm excited that he's going to be your guest today.
Yeah.
I got to meet him in person and spend a whole day in Disney with him, and we're 2 big kids together. And his life partner John, and was there with us, and we went and we had such a great time. And then Teri was there. Another time I was able to get all of us together when I came to visit in Florida in 2018, and we had such a blast. We had so much fun, and we found all these fun oracle shops, and we went and we had lunch, and we had such a fun time. So I'm so excited that he's going to be with you today, and then next week I'll be with you to
That's
talk about
right.
talk about spirituality with children.
And Kathy Caputo, our Mama Hana Bear.
Yes, I love
Karen,
my Hado
Karen
bear.
and Kathy together.
Yeah.
Yes, I just love it. I love the energy. And, you know, the angels told me to do that podcast this year. I'm like, boy, y'all are piling my plate up here. But it's not a chore at all because I've had such beautiful shows. We've talked about many different topics already, and it's going all year. So there's going to be many more. We have one scheduled on reincarnation with C. Megan Michael. Some of you are familiar with her. She's a medium. And so she'll be on to talk about that one. And just all kinds of topics, whatever. Rosalind Good Vibes is going to be one of my guests. And we're going to talk about oneness. So yeah, I hope you all are tuning into that or watching the replay, because they're really topics that are so relevant to what we need to be hearing right now and understanding more fully. So especially today, we're not.
Do you have a playlist on that on the YouTube channel too for the
I do.
piece? Yeah. Oh, awesome.
Yeah, I sure do. You can find any and all of them. They started at the first of the year. And our discussion today is going to be about agape love and what that looks like and what it looks like in action, because it is an action. Love is an action. And like I said, it's the only thing that's real. So come join us, come be with us for all of this fun stuff. You know, our friend Bob Miller, Karen, you Bob, I introduced you to Bob, and he would text or call me every day when he was alive. Every day I would get a message from him, and he would always either start it or end it with the words, Teri, life should be fun. We should go out and play on that playground and swing on the swing sets and slide down the slide. And, you know, in honor of Bob, I did that where was I? It was in, oh gosh, now I forgot where I was. It might have been in Maryland without Mary Lou. But yeah, just be a kid again. That was his message. And he was the gratitude guru. So he inspired me to start the gratitude base, which I started up again this year. I do a gratitude person every day. So you might want to check every morning to see if you're my person. I also send a private message to you when I do that. But yeah, let's lift everybody up. Karen, who are you grateful for today? Let's do some gratitude.
Oh God, I'm just grateful for everyone and everything. I am just so incredibly grateful. Every person on the planet right now, I'm so grateful for you.
Oh, how beautiful. So how about you guys? Anybody got some gratitude to shout out? I know Auntie Jean has been writing the most beautiful gratitude messages to people and sharing those on Facebook as well. So thank you for doing that, Jean, for lifting up people. Deirdre says, always grateful for my peas. Me too. You're going to find when you get that book and the Kindle that the dedication is to the Peas for Peace. That's the main dedication. You're my fuel. You keep me revved up and going every day. So thank you to all. Deirdre says, grateful to see your lovely faces this morning. I'm grateful we could be here, and just so amazing to come together and to be with my Karen.
I'm so grateful. I got a full night's sleep last night. My Kaylee girl slept through the whole night. It was so amazing. It was so amazing. My little girl who was my partner for many, many years with all the training that I did. I'm a dog trainer also. Um, she's going to be 15 next month, and she's struggling with some health issues, but she's getting stronger and stronger every day. And I'm doing the time heals with her, and I'm finding that the stronger she is, the stronger I am, and the more, I have learned, and I know this with all my heart and soul. It's a little more of a struggle when it's happening to you, and it's a challenge for when it's happening in your own family. But our animals read our energy. My daughter will tell me, she'll like say, "Mom, why don't you just go lay down? I'll take care of Kaylee because
Oh,
energy, your energy isn't helping the situation." And I will just gratefully say, "Okay, thank you. You're right. It's not. You're right." But see, this is what I'm saying about this. For most people, don't do that. They just try to push on through. They just
right.
try to get those pills in and do what they have to get it done. But the truth is that when we calm our energy, they read our energy like a book. It's like,
Yeah.
if you're calm and your energy is balanced and content, and you feel, peaceful, your pets are going to pick up on that, and they're going to want to be around your energy. But if you're seeing them as, broken or ill, and you don't know, what to do, and that's when you got to take to your bed, and you got to go to spirit, and you got to say, heal my perception, heal my this is my stuff, and I don't want to project my stuff onto my animals. It's very important.
Yes.
It's a very important lesson that I'm getting right now. And don't share and collude with other people who have had bad experiences. Don't go down that rabbit hole with other people who are saying, "Oh, well, you just need to prepare yourself for the worst." No, prepare yourself for miracles and expect miracles, and focus all your attention on raising their vibration and being, you know the love that they need to see in the world, the love that, and no matter what the appearance looks like, I am a very strong believer in going to your vet if you need to go to your vet, but trust your instinct, trust your inner guidance, and really, really listen to the telepathic messages that you're getting from your pets too. We go into that very deeply. Teri and I go into that very deeply in our book. Um, it's so important. Telepathic messaging is so important, and it's so powerful.
Yeah, absolutely. And Kaylee is on our prayer list. We're lifting her up, and Karen, you and your beautiful daughter, all of your family.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah, Deirdre
We
says,
are family. I
Deirdre
got all
says
my
love.
bees in me.
But living with a loved one that's very sick is so hard.
Oh,
Love, when you match happy hearts, is total bliss. Love is everything. And
love
it's
when
so
you
beautiful.
match happy hearts. Oh, I love that. Who wrote that? That's beautiful.
That
Love.
was Deirdre. Yeah.
Yes, love matching happy hearts. Oh, that's my message for today for Valentine's.
There you go. Matching happy
Every person I
hearts.
talk to today, I'm going to say that.
Right.
Love matching happy hearts.
Yeah.
Happy Valentine's, matching happy hearts.
I love that. And what a great vibration to go into our prayer. We always do prayer at the end of the show. And anybody that has prayer requests, like I said, Katie is on the list, all of Karen's family, and Robert, which is Sally's son-in-law, has been in an induced coma They tried to take him out to see if he could breathe on his own, and it didn't happen. So we're lifting him up for him to get stronger every day, and for his two sons to be able to just relax that their dad is going to be okay. So we lift that whole family up. Thank you, Sally, for bringing him to our attention so we can pray for him. And any other family member, loved one that you want to put on the list. Deirdre says prayers for all humans, Gaia and world peace, and attention to human trafficking. Oh, Sally says, I'm now asking for prayers for a smooth transition. It's past that now. Okay, so let's really lift those little guys up. They're your two grandsons. Sally, I'm very sorry that they're losing their dad. Yeah. All right, anyone else that we need to put on the list? I know our Captain Corey had a really rough spell, but I think he's doing a little better. That's our little 11-year-old over in the UK. And we've been lifting him up. He's in heart failure, and not sure how much longer Corey will be on the planet, but we want him to enjoy every moment he has alive. All right, so let's go into our hearts. Karen, would you like to lead us into our hearts to lift up anybody that needs prayer?
I would be so honored.
Thank you.
Just let yourself return to where you've never left. Feel yourself just dropping into your heart, and just knowing with certainty that this is the unified field. This is the quantum field. This is the web of love. This is the place where we remember that we are all one. And we rest here. And no matter what is happening in this physical plane, we feel into a knowing that love is forever. It's eternal, it's timeless, it's changeless. These physical forms do change. Our names, our forms, these bodies, but the love that is in our heart, no matter what the appearance looks like, we have an opportunity to help all beings to remember this love, regardless of the external circumstances, regardless of any challenges that we are facing. We face nothing alone because we are all one. As we let this all oneness, the absolute oneness, engulf our day, we touch happy hearts. We connect with happy hearts. Take this time to really think today about how your smile affects, how your happy heart affects. And let this day, Valentine's Day, let it expand so that every day you wake up feeling the same way. How can I spread my happy heart? How can I spread this love? Ask yourself that question every moment when somebody's in front of you. How can I love this person more? And just let that love just pour out of you. And don't worry about how it's being received. Don't worry about if you get a thank you for your beautiful, beautiful gesture. Just love because it feels so good. Just give because you have everything. You've been given everything, and now you share everything. Namaste.
So beautiful. Ah. Thank you, everyone. And the last thing that we do is heart to heart. We do something called the heart telephone, where you hold that love that Karen was talking about, that place she brought us to inside. Just reach in there with all that love that you have in your heart, and we send it heart to heart. We do the heart telephone every day. So just envision somebody's right there with you. You're holding them, either holding their hand or with your arms around each other. And on the count of 3, 2, 1, we say, thank you.
Thank you.
Love you.
I love you.
What a great morning. Karen, thank you so much for being with me. It's made such a difference to have your energy here, to share all of the beautiful things we have planned and the things we've got going on, and to be the first one to buy the Kindle version of Midnight Calls with the Angels. If you haven't gotten yours yet, you guys, it's on Kindle starting today, a special 99 cents that you too can have this book. And the paper book is $14.44. And some people are getting theirs, I think, starting as early as today, either today or tomorrow. All right, I'm going to go find Leo. Leo, hi, I see you. Let me see if YouTube will let me play you this morning. Leo wrote us a song, Karen, called Cuppa Full of Joy.
I love it. I love it.
We play it every day at the end of the show so everybody can dance their way out of here and be in high vibration the rest of the day. And please share some love today. If there's someone that you feel needs lifted up, send them that beautiful message. I love you. You don't have to say anything else. I love you, or I'm grateful for you. And don't forget to smile, because Marietta says spirit magnifies incredible loving energy. That's what a smile is. So here we go with our Leo.
Good morning, Earthlings. It's time to get up and get ready, because today's the perfect day to have a great day. Here we go, come on, let's play. It's a beautiful day. If you woke up this morning, might as well be part of it. We're on a peaceful peace, on a mission for harmony. You and me, mama, be on the lead. Wherever we may be, we create a portal where we can be together. Our telephone is always one phone call away. Waiting on the guys, the angels, and the masters. Take a deep breath, we're going into a new dimension. Morning cup full of joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup full of joy with all the bees and the bar. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning cup full of joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup full of joy with all the bees and and the bar. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste.
Is this on Spotify?
Full of joy, full of light, full of love.
I'm gonna add it to my group.
It's always hard, and the truth is always yours.
I'm gonna add it to my Spotify.
Marissa would love this song.
Let's play to win. Love always is the winning team.
Cuppa JoY on Spotify?
Take a spot to get the day started. Morning Cuppa full of joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa full of joy with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa full of joy every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa full of joy with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cuppa full of joy. Give me a cuppa full of joy. Give me a cuppa full of love. Give me a cuppa full of joy.
It's one of my favorite parts of the song.
Give me a cuppa full of joy. Give me a cuppa full of love. There really is no secret. We simply accept, align, allow. AAA, morning Cuppa full of joy every day. To start the day on a high five, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa full of joy with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa full of joy every day. To start the day on a high five, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa full of joy with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cuppa full of joy. Cuppa full of joy.
Oh, what a beautiful way to start the day.
What a happy song. I love that. That gives me in such a great vibration. Thank you, Leo. Thank you for your gift to us in the form of this song. And Leo is going to be in Sedona. It's getting close. So excited. So stay in your hearts. Stay blessed. Lift each other up. Life's too short for anything else. All disagreements, all discord, just let it go. Life's way too short. Let's go play on the playground, as our friend Bob Miller would say. Let's go have fun. And let's have fun today. This is a fun kind of day. So thank you. Thank you for everyone who came in. And oh, Leo says, I'm glad this song was made to lift our vibes. Certainly does, doesn't it, Karen?
Definitely. I'm so excited to get it on Spotify. And I'm going to share it with my daughter too, because we have she has a playlist that she made of songs that make me think of mom. And I'm gonna post that in our playlist.
She'll love this one.
Yeah.
Love it.
She's on her way to Brazil today.
Oh my gosh.
She's going to be staying in the Copacabana.
How fun. She is living the life, let me tell you.
I'll tell you, she is.
Well, we've gone over time. Thank you all for being with us. And I'll see you at 5 o'clock Eastern today to talk about love. Harold Becker, Jim Marchand, come join the conversation. Ask questions. Get the conversation going. If there's something you want them to talk about love, and we're talking about agape love, God love, the real thing. So come in and let's chat. Let's talk about that at 5 o'clock today. And go buy the Kindle version for 99 cents. It's on special. I love you all. Karen, I love you so much, my sweet sister. We always end our show with Namaste,
Namaste,
y'all.
y'all.
Bye, everyone. We'll see you later.